Okay, here we have the Kenyan top bar hive, and it's a hive that I love. It's very inexpensive to make, about $20 or $30, as opposed to the traditional Langstroth hive, costs about a couple hundred. Okay, I put some tin over it to keep off the rain, and I'm going to remove the tin to check the hive. A form of top bar hives have been in existence since the late 1600s, and they're used exclusively in developing countries. This is a piece of insulation to keep out the heat. Okay, I've numbered all the bars. There's about usually 23 or 24 bars. The queen and most of the brood is in the first few bars, and I'm going to remove a bar and see if we can find some comb. I have a feather here so we can brush the bees off the comb if necessary, and a knife in case they start building the comb laterally, then we can slice it in two, because you want it nice, neat comb without building laterally. Which the front of the hive is just a big mess. They built laterally and I didn't take care of it well enough. These are Russian Carniolan bees. They're usually very docile. This is bar 11. They have not yet built on that bar yet. Here's bar 10. Okay, so you can see some of the comb being developed right down here. And I think if you look closely enough, there might be honey. Yes, there's a little bit of honey right left in there. Yep, sorry. Sorry, bees. So that's good. Now, if I were to remove bar 12, if I take a couple of these bars away, you might be able to get a close-up look at some more of the comb in the hive, which is an example of how not to manage a top bar hive because it's kind of messy. So I don't know if you can get there's a lot of bees in here today, even though it's warm and they should be out foraging. Maybe, Guy, if you grab bar 13, I'm not sure if there's any bees on it, you can get maybe a better view. Yeah, you see all that comb in there on the bottom? That's not supposed to be like that because it's kind of a mess. And so in the top bar hives, when you want to harvest the honey, you actually have to take off the entire comb, and then you put it into a bucket and smash it up and strain it. So then you have the wax as well, which is good because you can make candles. And great. Let's see, can you hold this for a minute, please? Thanks. So now the trick is getting the bars back on without smushing the bees. That's where the feather comes in handy. See, this is pretty neat that we can go into the hive without having to smoke it or even wear a veil. These are really amazingly wonderful bees.